Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Fasihatul Aida binti Muhammad Zaki and my matrix number is 1221407. So I am the presenter from group 9. In today's presentation, the topic is about Ibn Khaldun, the sociologist and philosopher. First, his personal profile. His full name is Abdul Ar-Rahman ibn Muhammad ibn Khaldun al-Hadrami. He was born on 27th May 1332 in Tunisia. He was died on 17th March 1406 in Egypt. He was descended from Yemeni Arabs who migrated to Andalus. He lost his parents to a leprosy epidemic in his village. As a child, he was educated by his father and sent to study with many great Islamic scholars in Tunisia. He was a person who diligently seeks knowledge despite being busy with administration. He studied religious sciences like fiqh, hadith, as well as logic, philosophy, mathematics, and Arabic. He was known for his contributions to history, sociology, politics, and religion. Next is the field of knowledge and thought. The first one is innovative approach to knowledge. Ibn Khaldun revolutionized thought by rejecting tradition and emphasizing empirical observation for acquiring knowledge. Second, epistemological insights. Ibn Khaldun distinguished between authentic and speculative knowledge, stressing verification through direct experience and critical analysis. Third is holistic approach. His approach combined Islamic principles with logical analysis and empirical observation, enriching the Islamic intellectual tradition. Next is Ibn Khaldun's masterpiece. First, one of his greatest works is known as the book Al-Ibar. This book describes the history, generation, and obedience of the Arab nation, the history of Ibn Khaldun's birth. This book also discusses some of the nations and their famous figures such as Syrians, Jews, Greeks, Egyptians, Europeans, Turks, Pontians, Romans, and Paris. Among other works written by him is Muqaddimah Ibn Khaldun. It is a book that records early views related to universal history written in the year 1377 AD. Some modern philosophers consider it the first work to study the philosophy of history. Next is Al-Tarif, which tells the history of the barbarians and the tribes included in it, such as Nawata, Mashmuda, Baranis, and Zanata. Ibn Khaldun also discusses the dynasties that existed in his time, such as the Bani Hafs dynasty, the Bani Abdul Wad dynasty, and the Bani Martin dynasty. Ibn Khaldun also wrote his own biography in this book. Next is Kitab Lubabul Muhassal fil Usuluddin, was the first book he wrote in 1351 when he was 19 years old. This book tells about Islamic theology. It is a commentary on Muhassal Afkar al-Mutaqaddim wa al-Mutaakhirin, a theological work by Fakhruddin Ar-Razi. This writing is written in manuscript form. Lastly is the book Al-Ta'rif bi Ibn Khaldun wa Rihlatuhu Ghadban wa Sharqan, is a work that tells the life and journey of Ibn Khaldun, a prominent Muslim scholar from the 14th century. In this book, the reader is taken through Ibn Khaldun's life journey, including his struggles in the fields of history, sociology, and economics. This book also covers the influence and intellectual legacy left by Ibn Khaldun in Islamic society. Next is Ibn Khaldun was a father of Islamic economics. Ibn Khaldun, known as father of Islamic economics because of his thinking about logical and realistic economic theory. He expressed several economic principles and philosophies such as justice, hard working, cooperation, simplicity, and fairness. He emphasized justice is the backbone and foundation of the strength of an economy. According to Ibn Khaldun, injustice is not only understood as confiscating other people's money or property without any reason. Injustice like the above leads to the downfall of a country and the collapse of a civilization immediately. Ibn Khaldun is considered by Western scholars to be an incomparable figure and thinker who made a great contribution contribution to the humanity in the world. Lastly, Ibn Khaldun was a founder of the philosophy of history. Ibn Khaldun, as the founder of the philosophy of history, was a 14th century Arab historian and scholar. His main work was Muqaddimah, also known as Prolegomena in English, is considered to be the main work ideas that advances ideas and studies history. History as tawar or tawarikh means investigating knowledge obtained through investigation. Concept is the cycle of history. Ibn Khaldun suggests that civilization goes through a cycle of natural growth, peak, benefit, and then renewal. This view of historical cycle is different from the happened in the past. Ibn Khaldun's main contribution is the book Al-Ibar, which is a reference work on the methodology of cultural science. This book helps historians produce true and scientific works or ideas. Ibn Khaldun's theory divides history into two main parts, namely the historical manifest and the historical essence. Lastly, Ibn Khaldun said history should not limit itself to recording events but should be environment, social customs, and political foundations. That's all from our group. Thank you.